Good afternoon, everyone. This is my first ever attempt at making a video for my YouTube channel, which I've had since the beginning of time, but I've just, only been a viewer, not a video maker. So this is like my first ever go of it, so if it appears rusty, it looks kind of amateur or whatever, then I do apologise. But the point to this video is basically I'm away to go and climb a hill outside of town where I'm from, which is Aberdeen in Scotland. It doesn't take a whole day to climb up this hill, Bennachie, so you can get done in an afternoon, no problem. But anyway, I've had enough talking about this at the start, so let's actually get to the hill and do some climbing. That's me now finally making the climb, and yeah, it's actually not too bad. There's a little bit of wind here and there, it's kind of cloudy, bits of sunny spells, but apart from that it's actually not too bad, so doing okay. This is like the first time we tried out my selfie stick as well, so it's actually pretty cool. But I don't know if you can actually see, we'll just like turn around and you can see Bennachie is just up there. I'm taking the Tap trail, which is that one there. Yeah, that's like the shortest route that you take to go up the hill, so that's where I'm going. Well, that's me sort of around the woodland area at the moment. Scotland, just you get 4 seasons in one day, and it just makes things like unpredictable, but you kind of like predict them to be unpredictable with the weather. So, if the weather's shite, the weather's shite, but then you're not really too surprised anyway, because that's what usually happens. But then, even if we get a nice sunny day, I'm never like, ooh, there's sun, because 9 times out of 10, it disappears very quickly. Another good thing about doing this sort of thing is a good chance just to get away from all of your shit that you have to deal with. If that's to do with a job, or not having a job, or you've got any other sort of problem in your life that's just, pissing you off. It's like, it just makes life easier, just even for a few hours, just coming here. It just makes a change, Oh, I've got a visitor. Hello, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Goodbye. And it's gone. Well, we're starting to finally make progress. As you can see behind me, starting to get a bit higher. And the view, it just looks amazing. Check it out, see for yourself. And that's how far I am from the top. Still a wee bit to go, so I better get my ass in gear and carry on. Sorry for the crazy hair bits of wind. This bit is really cool. It's kind of like a stairway and like a wall. This looks like it could be man-made. I'm actually not 100% sure. But I always thought this part was like really cool. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue forward. Guys, that is me now officially at the top. I'm trying not to put the phone up too high because the wind is just going to blow right into the mic and you probably won't hear me at all, but I have reached the top, as you can see. I'll do this sort of like a that is the top of Mivertap, the very, very top. But yeah, it is absolutely windy up here, so I'm not going to be up here for too long. And my hands are getting pretty cold as well, so I think I'm going to call that a day. So I'll just, yeah, I'm going to go and get back to the bottom. Alright guys, that is me on my way down. And yeah, well, still a bit sniffly, but you know, at least my hands are kind of getting a bit warmer now. But yeah, I like going up this hill sometimes because, like I say, it's not too far away from where I stay outside of town, and you know, you don't need to be an expert, you know, hill or mountain climber to go and do it. So that's one of the best benefits, I think, personally for me. And the cool fact is as well, this time of year, you know, like there hopefully shouldn't going to be any snow, and you get more daylight and stuff, so you're not in a rush to sort of kind of get up and back down again ASAP. But yeah, if you're from around here, or if you're not, if you're just visiting, definitely do this. You know, it's something I would definitely recommend. You see a lot of people actually come in here just like for exercise and stuff. You know, I actually talked to a pair just coming down, and they're like, you know, typical yoga pants and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, there were two chicks, and they didn't even go all the way to the top, and I was like, you're actually not that far, you know. You had like maybe 10 more minutes, but they had enough. It's funny, I'm actually like I'm still in that vain stage, you know, where if I'm walking like up to people that, you know, can hear me or see me recording, like I have to like turn it off, you know. But kind of continuing with what I was saying, you know, you tend to like see people like kind of walking their dogs up here, and I actually climbed up Ben Nevis last year, so pretty much like the end of August, so pretty much the end of summer, and that's like the tallest mountain in the UK, and there's people like walking their dogs and stuff like up there as well, you know, and it took me pretty much all day to get up that mountain and down again, you know, and it wasn't the best. And I've even like seen like videos on YouTube where people have actually, I think it's paragliding, like I think they've done that off the mountain, and even people like climbed up with their mountain bikes just so they could go back down it. And I tell you, it'd have been a pain in the ass doing that on a mountain bike going up, but on the way down, as long as you had like no fear and stuff, and you weren't too scared if you kind of fell off the edge of a bit of the cliff or something, you know, that would actually save you like a lot of time. And your feet will just get saved a lot of trauma as well, because, oh man, my feet were killing me right at the end, you know. But that would be a place I'd recommend as well, is go to Ben Nevis, which is just pretty much at the outskirts of Fort William on the west coast of Scotland. And if you're going to do any tourism stuff in Scotland in general, you know, if like you're a student and like you're on like your semester break or something, you know, or you're just doing it as a, you know, like from like a holiday outside of work or something, you know, definitely visit the west coast of Scotland, because there's so much amazing things to do there, and the scenery is amazing. You know, would highly recommend it. I also wanted to say as well, because I'm like just experimenting at the moment with like making videos for YouTube and stuff, I'm also not wanting to, you know, invest in a lot until I'm kind of certain if this is something that I really want to do kind of full time, and just sort of the direction that I kind of want my YouTube channel to kind of follow through, I guess, if that's the right words. So I'm just kind of using my phone on a selfie stick, and like the phone that I've got, it's the HTC One M9, and I tell you, like the camera in the video quality, like seeing natural light, it's fantastic, you know. And I think it's kind of pointless for me to go and buy, you know, like a camcorder or something, you know, unless I'm wanting, you know, like proper, like a full, like HD quality or something. But you know, I think that's too early to do something like that yet. So this is going to do for the time being. But to be perfectly honest, like, I'm kind of nearing the end with like all the content I want to do for this video, and I don't want to make it too long, so you know, people are kind of like falling asleep bored near the end of it. But definitely anyway, you know, like if there's any questions and stuff that like you guys want to ask, you know, like anything about Scotland or Aberdeen or just like anything else in general, you know, maybe what I've like talked about, you know, feel free to leave your comments and stuff like you know, below the video, and yeah, I'll do my best to answer them. But I don't know if I'm going to do any more like stuff recording wise. I might do some at the car, but if not, I'm just going to leave it here and just say thanks for watching, and till next time.